Which people are you thinking of when you go on these protests?
Asians and black people.
Right. So you drove from Harlow in Essex to Middlesbrough to protest against black people and Asian people. Basically all non-white people is what you're saying.
Yeah, because they're the main issue.
Hey guys, it's a girl Cindy. Welcome back again to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Cindy. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Guys, I just want to see these 3 videos I saw on this channel LBC, Leading Britain's Conversation. Now this is a radio station where British people call in to lay their complaints or concerns, and these callers are mainly white British people, because I have seen couple of their videos, and some of them, even though they would say I am not a racist, but from the conversation, from what is coming out from their mouth, you could tell. But they would always say, oh, I'm not a racist, and they are always complaining about immigrants, and they complain about black people, about Black Lives Matters, but these 3 videos, I would want us to see them and talk about it. Like, these people are not, of course, they are no longer hiding it. I mean, the racism. Okay, please stay with me, guys. I just want us to see these videos, and there's this particular one I would want us to talk about because it is not making sense in my head. Stay with me. Let's check these videos out.
What is it that you wanted to protest against?
Basically all the boats coming in, all the immigrants coming in, causing problem, causing grief. That's what I'm fed up of, really.
Which people are you thinking of when you go on these protests?
Asians and black people.
Right. So you drove from Harlow in Essex to Middlesbrough to protest against black people and Asian people. Basically all non-white people is what you're saying.
Yeah, because they're the main issue.
All non-white people are the main issue?
Well, from what I'm seeing.
What are you seeing?
Look at Southport, look at the Manchester airport incident. Who's starting all the grief? They don't have any order.
And who's they? Sorry, the they is, again, all black people and all Asian people. And the black people and the Asian people who you come into contact with in Harlow, do you accuse them of being as apparently violent as the people that you've seen being violent who also have that skin colour?
No.
So it's not all black and Asian people then, is it?
No.
Why do you need to make it about skin colour?
I'm not making it about skin colour, but they're projecting the wrong image.
You rang up and said the reason you went on this protest is to protest against black people and Asians. All blacks and all Asians is what you said.
Well, 95% of them are problematic people.
How did you get to 95%, sir?
It's been proven statistics.
Where? Who? Show me. Tell me. You got in the car and you drove all those hours up to Middlesbrough to go and protest something that you can't evidence, for which there is no evidence to say they're 95% of the problem.
Well, this is what I've read.
Where?
On the internet, I've read it.
Do you take what you've read on the internet that 95% of black and Asian people are the problem? You take that as a fact?
Yeah.
Right, this is just the part 2. I have the part 3 I'm going to show you. Now, the caller said that he read about black people on the internet, that they are problematic. Now, I remember I said this some time ago here, that people tend to take whatever they see on the internet, like they buy whatever that is being sold to them on the internet without doing their own research. And this is also why I employ people to please drop their comment, because people read, and whatever it is that you're dropping, make sure that they are just the facts. Because people like this man do not want to do his own research. He just don't want to unlearn, learn and relearn. He is running with whatever it was he read on the internet about black people, that they are problematic. Okay, let's see the part 3.
I'm trying to protect England.
From who?
From the invasion of illegal migrants.
Are some of your mates Asian or black?
No.
Right. And when you come into contact with various services, the NHS or your dentist or your doctor or whoever, or the person serving you at the till in the shop, and they're not white, do you think they are lawless as others are?
I don't know what they're doing.
But they're not, are they? I mean, there they are holding down a job. In some cases, there they are attempting to save your life in parts of the NHS. God forbid something awful were to happen to you. You might have a black doctor, a black woman, black man trying to save your life. Would you worry about that?
No.
As I say, I don't think Gary's born a racist. I don't think anybody's born racist. But man alive, the descent into it is a hell of a journey, isn't it?
This is the last clip, okay? Now, this is obviously a black man, as you can see, and the caller is a white British woman. The conversation right here is quite interesting. At the same time, it is quite laughable. I was trying to understand what the white woman was talking about. Check this video out.
You keep saying that you are African Caribbean, which is fine, but how can you be African Caribbean and English? I couldn't be African. I'm English, but I certainly could not call myself African Caribbean.
You could be Irish, though. You could have Irish.
No, I'm not Irish.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
you could
Scottish.
be. You could be.
No, I'm not, because I have looked my name right the way back to the Middle Ages, my maiden name, and I'm Anglo-Saxon.
Great.
But you will never be English. You are African Caribbean.
But why will I never be English?
Because you're African Caribbean.
Look,
I can't say to you.
At what point? What about my kids? What are my kids? What are my kids?
I can't say I'm African Caribbean.
What? Yeah, but the truth is, Jean, just a little bit of history on this. Britain, 400 years ago, started going out into the world. It colonised and conquered a lot of the world. A lot of the world has ended up coming back to the mother country. My parents were part of that generation who came from the Caribbean. When I took a DNA test, I actually had Scottish in me, probably because as a result of that, someone somewhere, frankly, got their leg over with one of my ancestors, and I've got Scottish blood running through me. I said that gently, but it could have been horrendous. Let's be clear about that. And here I am, having grown up in this country, have been born of this country, and actually, the truth is, it's a myth that there's one English ethnicity. There's not, because England has always been a country in which Huguenots, Danes, all sorts of people have passed through. So when you say you are English, I'm not saying that that doesn't mean something to you and matter hugely.
It does.
Because there are probably, as you put it, years and years, hundreds of years of experience of that. But it is to say that for me, the fact that I was born here and the fact that my sensibilities are English mean that I want to claim that heritage as well. Now, I'm very comfortable saying I'm British, Black British. Of course I am. And I'm very, very proud. No one could say I wasn't, because I talk about it all the time, about my Caribbean roots. And I know the Caribbean very well. But it's to say that I'm English. Sorry? What?
You're British, but you're not English.
Well, that's the point I think you're making, and I'm disagreeing with that. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think?
If I was born in the Caribbean as a white person, I certainly wouldn't call myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid
Caribbean.
You obviously have you ever been to the Caribbean, Jean?
I haven't. No, I haven't had the fortune.
Well, then you probably don't realise that in countries like Barbados, there are significant white Caribbean populations who have been there for hundreds of years, and they are significantly more Caribbean than I am.
Well, all
Didn't
I
know
can
that,
say
did
is
you?
the whole world is polluting everybody the way it's going.
What's that phrase, polluting?
It is.
Why is it polluting, Jean?
Because you are what you are. You are where you are born.
But hang on, Jean.
Your inheritance. It's your inheritance.
Jean, I can tell that you are more senior than I am in age. So I want to be polite.
No, don't do that.
In this conversation. Well, that's how I was brought up, that you're polite to your seniors, Jean. But what I'm saying is the word pollution Where's that word pollution come from? It's a very negative way.
Well, I'm sorry for that, but
it is negative. It's a negative way to describe the fact that people meet one another, they fall in love, they have kids, they move borders, sometimes through war, sometimes through economic reasons, and they become what they become when they are of that country. And just as you can be in America, and you can be African American, or you can be Italian American, or you can be Irish American.
Okay, I took some screenshots of comments from the comment section of the last clip that we just watched. Beside me are some of these comments. Please pause to read if you want to. I just want us to talk about this last clip. We can, talk about the other clips, but you see this particular one, because she is saying that the black man is not English, and the guy is arguing with her that he is English, black English. I'm trying to understand. I just want us to talk about this. I want to read from you. Anyways, you guys, I thought I should bring these videos here so we all could see them and talk about them. Let me know what you all think in the comments. I know that there are some white people, when they go to a hospital and they see a black doctor or a black nurse, they would prefer a white doctor or nurse to attend to them. And it is very ridiculous. This is 2024. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another video. I'm gonna see y'all in my next one. Y'all stay blessed. Bye.